All right, good morning, guys. Welcome to the vlog. Hopefully this vlog is gonna be pretty exciting here. So the point of this vlog is I'm gonna be going out to a country music festival these next few days with a bunch of friends on my hometown. It's gonna be really fun. And what I hope to gain by doing this is I'm gonna try and vlog lots of get some cool footage from it. Firstly, but secondly, and kind of most importantly, I want to show you guys how I can go out to social events like this. Go out to and eat sort of not healthy foods and just have a good time with friends and not let my diet or training hold me back. Sure, yes, it's not going to be ideal situations to stick to my diet and my training, but there's always, and I say always, I say this all the time, there's always a way to make things work. And I'm just going to show you guys kind of my approach to what I personally do when it comes to large events like this and large situations, and how I go about them without seeing really little to no damage at all in my progress, whatever that may be. For me personally, I've just been maintaining my weight for the past month, so for me to stay on track and hit my goal is just to come out of that relatively the same weight, if not even lighter or within like a pound or two heavier. It doesn't even matter. It's not a huge deal in the first place, but there's still many things I can do and you can do to help you stay on track. So stay tuned. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I'm gonna try and get some cool footage, but mainly just kind of have really informative content on how I go about handling this. So stay tuned, guys. Alright guys, so I'm gonna try and make this as quick as I possibly can. So just real quickly, I want to go over what your mindset should be like when you go into big events like this or festivals or like big social events. And that's simply just to, first of all, the number one thing is to enjoy it. You're going there to have fun. You're going there to spend time with your friends. Maybe let loose a little bit, or even just straight up just have a good time. So that should always be your number one focus. And the big thing is just don't overcomplicate things or to overstress them. But with that being said, there's always a way to make things work, and you should always just keep things in the back of your head to just always make those conscious little smart decisions when given the opportunity to. Like maybe that's prepping a meal, maybe that's making a healthier food choice if given the opportunity, maybe that's not eating something past a certain time, whatever that may be. Just being mentally aware of your surroundings and knowing what you're getting into. But number one, you should always enjoy that. Okay, so the next kind of thing I'm going to talk about is just kind of your goals that you should set for yourself. We all in different states, lots of us are trying to lose weight, whether that's body fat or just weight in general. Many of us are trying to gain muscle, add on size, so gain weight. And many of us are just trying to maintain weight or just stay healthy, really. Like myself right now, I'm not trying to gain or lose weight, just trying to maintain what I'm at. But I think regardless of whatever your goal is, whenever you go to big events like this, I think the smartest thing to do, whether you're trying to gain weight, lose weight, or even just maintain, is to just maintain your weight throughout the event. Yeah, it's no big deal if you come out a pound or two lighter, a pound or two heavier. That's no big deal. It's gonna happen. Stuff changes in your body all the time to make things like that. But your main goal should just to be maintain where you currently are at. And I always say, if you say you go into an event 175 pounds, you come out around the same weight, that's a success in my opinion. So just keep things simple, just try and maintain your weight. Okay, so real quickly, I'm gonna talk about my personal strategy for what I do for eating when I'm at the events. And if you're someone like me, I like to always be prepared for every situation that may arise. So maybe I do a little bit extra work, but this just makes me feel better about myself and the situation. So depending on how long you're gonna be at the event, I always like to make sure I have at least one meal prepared that can ensure that I'm at least getting enough nutrients and food in for the day. And oftentimes that meal is gonna be more dense in protein, because if I can hit a certain calorie goal and hit my proteins, I won't worry as much about my carbs and fats, and I'll save lots of carbs and fats for later in the day to enjoy at the event. So for me personally, the event that I'm going to today, it's like a 3-day long event, but each day I'll be able to come home and prepare for each day. So for today, it starts in the afternoon, so I'm gonna prep like a dinner kind of meal and just bring a few snacks. And what I'm gonna do is keep these snacks very lean, very low in calories, same with my meal, but higher in protein. That way I'll hit my protein goal for the day, but I'll save 1,000 calories worth of fats and carbs that I can enjoy myself on with some of like the kind of greasier, unhealthy foods that are at the event. Or if somebody else is cooking something, I can have some of that, but it still gives me plenty of room to enjoy myself while I'm at this event. So what I'm gonna do later, I'll show you the meals that I prep. I'm just gonna prep some just really simple meals, just kind of chicken, veggies, some potatoes for like a healthier kind of carb source. But these meals, I know they're gonna sit well in my digestive system. They're not gonna bloat me, they're not gonna make me feel kind of crappy, and they're gonna ensure that I'm getting enough nutrients in on the day. That way they're gonna help me stay on track. And one other quick note I would like to bring up is you need to be drinking a shit ton of water. When I say a shit ton of water, I literally mean a shit ton of water. Lots of these events, they're gonna be outside, it's gonna be hot, you're gonna be sweating, you're gonna be moving around on your feet all day. Lots of times we're gonna be eating lots of salty, kind of really bloating types of foods. Lots of us like to go out and drink alcohol, especially when you be drinking water then. So kind of the overall theme of these events is it's very easy to get dehydrated. And if we're chugging water, constantly flushing water through our system, it's just ultimately gonna keep us hydrated. We're gonna be feeling better, and we're gonna help flush out a lot of that bloat and those kind of chemicals that we have inside of our body. They're just gonna make us feel better. So my plan is to drink a whole gallon jug of water by 1 o'clock today. It's about 8:30 right now. So I'm gonna try and drink one of those by 1. That way I know I'm already getting my total water intake again throughout the day. And then for the second half of the day, I'm gonna fill it up again and sip on that throughout the event. And then before I go to bed, I'll probably chug as much as I can and finish it off. So I'll have 2 full gallon jugs of water. All right, so first meal of the day, I just have 4 rice cakes here. 3 of them have protein vanilla frosting. 1 has 15 grams of peanut butter. So overall, this meal is only like 350-ish calories, very high in protein, relatively low in carbs, relatively low in fats. Just a little something to get me going for the day. But you'll see throughout the majority of the day, I'm keeping my meals very lean, not very calorie dense. Because like I said earlier, I'm just saving calories for later on at the event. Okay guys, I'm about to go and hit a good workout. I got a chest, shoulder, and bicep workout to come out. And anytime I go out to an event, whether that's a festival, family event, doesn't matter what the kind of event is, I like to make sure I really focus in the gym, make it a great workout, really push myself. And I find that I go a little bit extra hard. It doesn't really do a whole lot, but it's kind of like a whole psychological thing where it's like you feel like you can almost outwork the negative things, where it's not really true, but it definitely just makes me feel better. So I'm gonna go kill a workout. And yeah, I don't think I'll film a whole lot. I might show a clip here and there. But really just pay close attention to your workouts, make the most of them when you go to things like this, because you may not always be able to work out when you're at them, or you might not have the most time, so really just make the most of every second you get. All right, guys, I'm just about to go to the event that I'm going to today. And here is the meal that I'm gonna have right before it. I'm keeping it really high volume just because I don't know when the next time I'll be eating, so I want something that's gonna fill me up, keep me energized, so I can be on my feet, have a good time. So what I have here is 7 ounces of 99.1 chicken breast. I have 250 grams of potatoes, 2 slices of cheddar cheese, 300 grams of broccoli and cauliflower. It's not terribly low in calories and macros, but it's relatively high in protein and very high in volume, so it's gonna keep me full and ready to go. But other than that, I'm gonna eat this and go have some fun. Hey guys, so it's about 8 o'clock right now. Let's have my prepped meal here. What I have is 6 ounces of chicken breast, 300 grams of veggies, about 400 grams of potatoes, and 2 slices of cheese. So overall, it's a pretty balanced meal, but it's very high volume, gonna keep me filled up and good to go for the rest of the night. It's about 8 o'clock right now, so I'm gonna enjoy this and go have a good time. So yeah, so there it is. Nothing much, really simple, but it's pretty tasty, and most importantly, it's just gonna keep me going for the rest of the night.
East High Scarlet.
You don't think we prepare?
Good for the East High Scarlet.
Now it's just an ex-college.
All right, what's up, guys? Just got back to my truck. It's about 1 in the morning right now. Pretty much done for the night. I'm gonna go to bed here pretty soon. But one important thing you can do whenever you go to events like this is pack a snack for afterwards and later in the night. So what I have here is just a bunch of strawberries, and then I also have myself a protein shake. And what this does, it just makes sure I'm hitting my macros for the day, and it also makes it so I don't go to bed hungry. And one important thing is I always track these into my macros. It's not like I just have extra things laying around and I don't track them. Because the most important thing is that you're still hitting your daily macro goals. So obviously I save food for later in the day to eat so I can save room in my macros, but within that I also take into account what I'm having for later in the night once I'm done with everything, because the last thing I want to is go to bed hungry, because no one wants to do that. It's not very fun. So I have about 2 cups of strawberries right now, which is about 100 calories, so it's very high volume, very filling, and also a protein shake to make sure I'm hitting my protein intake for the day. So that's about it. So I'm gonna go to bed right now, so I'll see you guys later. Peace, guys. All right, good morning, guys. It's the next morning. It's like 8 o'clock right now. I just woke up maybe, like 15-20 minutes ago, and so now it's still really early. Actually, no one else is really up, so I'm gonna go actually hit a training session right now. And sometimes this is what it costs when you go out to events, you go out with friends. It's like you have to get up a little bit early sometimes, just so you have that time in the day to fit in your session. It's because you got to remember, just because you're out and about doesn't mean you can totally forget about your training. If training is something that's really a big deal to you and you're really wanting to progress in it and really make something of it, you have to be consistent with it. And in my case, I have to be consistent with it. And it's not necessarily a burden, because first of all, I love training, so I'm actually happy to get up and go training. But sometimes you just have to suck it up, get up a little bit early sometimes, even if you didn't get much sleep and just tired from the night before. So so we're gonna hit a back session today. We're gonna hit back, rear delts, and some triceps. So I'll play like a clip or 2 from that. So for today's workout, I'm gonna do 1 scoop of Ghost Legend pre-workout to the dome. Get me woken up a little bit. I also took my creatine and a scoop of a pump product as well. So hopefully it should do the trick, get me woken up. All right, guys, so it's right up to the gym right now. I just got back home. I made myself a quick meal. I have 3 rice cakes, I have 3 eggs, and then I also have a big bowl of vanilla protein frosting. So I'm gonna eat this real quick. This is just kind of a post-workout meal. It's gonna fill me up real quick. And I'll hit my macros with this meal pretty nicely. So overall, just a good meal. What this is gonna do, it's gonna fill me up because we're about to go out in the lake right now and just do some surfing, chill in the water for a few hours. So it's gonna be a good time. But then also, I prepped 2 meals. I prepped 1 chicken, cauliflower rice, broccoli, cauliflower, and cheese meal. That's supposed to be my lunch. This is technically my breakfast right now because it's still kind of early. So I prepped my lunch that I'll have later out when we're on the boat. That way I don't have to worry about not having food to eat. And also I prepped 1 more meal just in case. I don't know if I'll eat it because we might end up going out to eat somewhere. But just in case we don't, I'll have another meal to keep me safe and allow me to hit my macros as well too. But yeah, so that's just a little quick update. Alright, what's going on, guys? I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I'm gonna be honest with you. It was just kind of a big, just jumbled mess of everything. But I did try to include as much information or useful information in the video as I could. Towards the end of it, I was just so busy with everything that I just kind of included little like snippets up to what I was doing. But overall, I hope you guys just got like a good kind of gist of what I do to prepare myself for going out to social events, to parties, to anything like that, and also what I do during and after. So the biggest thing you can really take from, if you didn't already pick up on it, is just to control what you can. Not everything is going to be perfect, and just work with what you've got. And also, half the time you are going to feel like shit when you are trying to work out or diet properly. When you try and like work out or diet properly during these events, lots of times, you know, you might not feel the greatest. Lots of times you're not gonna have the most amount of sleep. You don't always drink enough water, so you might feel dehydrated or get enough protein or proper macronutrients in, so your body's just gonna feel off. But you know, these are the times when you really just have to suck it up and acknowledge the fact that, you know, I'm not feeling my best, but that doesn't mean I still can't make something work. I still can't work with what I've got. So overall, I hope you guys just enjoyed this video. And like always, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Peace.